pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute, had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real, I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs, and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last still. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Look, pocket rocket in my pocket, please don't make me pop it. All these boys just wanna copy the side, tell them niggas stop it. Whoa, this my destiny, feeling like Latoya, like it found me my Beyonce, and she shotgun in the cockpit. Grinding with the team, making C-notes. In my pocket still full of green, call it CeeLo. Alligator watch on me, Tim Tebow. And these haters love to watch me like Tebow. Look, I don't take L's, I just learn a lesson. Before I count the M's, always count my blessings. Look, I'm too short, never second guessing. Got some money, put up for the rain, so I'm never stressing.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east.
I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Damn, I'm a long way home at a split road. Gotta make a choice, do I sober up? Am I tryna keep it going to be continued, or am I tryna lose? Gonna keep moving now. I don't think I wanna leave at a tough week. Gotta realize this is what I need. Don't got the time to be counting sheep. It's too late, I'm in too deep. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this. And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Just tell me where. Ay, oh no, 머뭇거릴 시간 없어. 필수적인, this is my only answer. Yeah, my body keeps telling me go. Wanna be stacking towers from downtown. I'll be on a roll, 머릿속엔 it's a rush hour. This, that, overtime, champagne shower. Step back, skip lines, yeah, I'm never going cold. 어디 가야 해, 알려줘. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this. And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where.
Okay, so literally just finished my 2 weeks out SBD. I'm happy. I'm very happy. All day I've had this like inkling that things were about to start looking up a little bit. Like I've been in a bit of a rut, like bench especially has been feeling terrible the last few weeks. The end of last session it did start to click, but I've lost a lot of confidence I think with bench. And thinking recently about like over the last week or so, I've been thinking about when I benched 120, and again it was touch and go, but I benched 120 months ago and I haven't even got close to it in months, and it's like I haven't gotten weaker, I've only gotten stronger, but something isn't right. And I know it's a mental thing, like it's definitely a mental block, or like I'd tweaked something on my setup without realising. And I don't know, I just had this feeling earlier today where I was like, you're not going to do that now, like you're gonna get this right. And I'm just really happy with how the session went as a whole. So start with squats. To be fair, my body feels so beaten up. Like my recovery, I've been overworking myself this week, like without a doubt. Literally, I can't express the hours I've been doing every single day. And today I didn't get any steps done at my desk either. I literally just sat in my chair all day. My lower left side of my back felt really like it could cramp up at any second the entire time I was lifting tonight. And yeah, like I had that in the back of my mind when I was warming up for squats. My back feels a bit fried, I think from heavy RDLs the other day, it's to be expected. I've had heavy accessories 2 days ago. Like, I can't express how beat up my body feels, even though like food's been fine. Sleep's been okay, to be fair. It's been better than it has been recently, but it's not been amazing. I think last night my arm was playing up again, which it had settled down quite a lot, but last night it wasn't great. But I still think I got like a good 8 hours last night, maybe just under. It was a little bit interrupted, but it wasn't like, for me, it was a decent night of sleep. But yeah, like I think my brain hasn't really been shutting off at all. So that obviously hasn't helped. And I mean, today I feel quite watery and bloated anyway, which is never a good thing for me when I'm training. Like I don't like to feel like that, but everything still went well. So with squats, I got my boyfriend to come in and spot me for my top single. So I was gonna have the safety set, but for 70 I caught them and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put them lower. I don't care, like it's fine. I can squat 180 for a single, no problem. I'm just gonna be nervous. And then I got my I did my warm-ups. I decided to put my belt on earlier tonight. So normally I don't actually put my belt on until my top single, but tonight I put it on at 150. So that was my third warm-up because of the fact that I had this like crampy type feeling in my lower left, like it's not even in my glute, it's like just above my glute. So I put my belt on more for like a mental, like just to feel that I was okay. I don't know, it was like a mental reassurance, I guess. So 150 didn't feel great. Like it moved fine. I watched the video back after and it was super quick. So I loaded 165, my last warm up. And again, it didn't feel great, but it moved fine. And then I loaded 180 and I was about to get ready to go. And then I just texted my boyfriend and was like, can you just come stand behind me just in case? And I basically just said to him, like, if I fail, just can you help me make sure I get the bar on the safeties because I'm gonna have to bail out. I wouldn't obviously expect him to actually lift it up or anything. And it was just the mental reassurance of having someone else in the room if something did go wrong, I think. So I did 180. So when I went to set up, I stood on his foot. So that messed up my setup. And then as I walked out, I caught the uprights, which I've never done on this rack. So that's the first. I didn't do it again after, it was literally just for my top single. I caught the uprights, I think I caught them twice on the right-hand side during my walkout. And then I stood up at the top after and I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, of course that just happened. But I didn't re-rack it, I still committed to it, I still went for it. And it wasn't the smoothest I've ever squatted, but considering I was nervous, and the thing is, like, for me to have a quick descent, which I need to have for my squat to be good in rigs, I need to feel confident. And considering I didn't feel that confident, it still moved really well. It didn't really move much slower than the 150 or the 165, I don't think. So I'm very happy with it. And then back offs at 155, 150? What was that? Yeah, 4x3 at 155. Again, they didn't feel amazing. I could just tell that my body was quite tired, but they moved fine. They were really easy. Like there was no, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this next one. Like it was all easy and comfortable. It was literally just, my body felt beaten up and my squat just felt off. But that is quite a common thing for me. I'm just kicking the weights. That is quite a common thing for me on week 2 of the block as well. So I literally just got squats done, didn't even think about it anymore. And then bench. So I did rope my boyfriend in again for bench because I want to have a lift off tonight because I felt like I might as well make the most of it while he's here than while I'm training here with someone else about that can do that for me. So he came and sat in here with me while I benched and it felt a million times better with a lift off. But also I felt like I was really focusing on not tucking because it's when I over tuck that my upper body slips down the bench when I'm in a singlet. So I need to flare a little bit more when it comes to like benching in a singlet, which is something I've been trying to work on. And I knew that was something I needed to address. So focused on that tonight. And honestly, from 70, I knew it was going to go well. So my warm-ups were 70, 80, 90, 97. And from 97, I decided what my single was going to be. So basically my planned top single was either 107 or 110. I capped myself at 110. So I loaded 97.5. And it was like empty bar. Now don't get me wrong, 97.5 is a number that I can hit any day and it is always going to be quick. But it was like I felt like I didn't do anything quick. So I went up to 105, and again, it felt the same as 97.5. Like, it was so quick. It was so comfortable. So then I loaded 110. And of course, I fucked it. I panicked. I forgot to tell my boyfriend when I was ready for a lift off. So I was already kind of unracking it myself before he took the weight. And then he obviously passed it to me when he realised. So he passed me the weight. And it just felt awful. It felt off, but I refused to re-rack it. So I just went for it. And I started to tuck a little bit right up my chest, and my elbows, you can see from the side angle, which is a little bit all over the place, and it was just a stupid, messy rep, and it was just technical error. But the good news is, even with the technical error, from the side angle, my butt stayed down, which is a massive win, so my foot position is perfect now. So yeah, I messed up the 110, and then I looked at him, and I was like, I know I can do that better. Like, I can make that move fast. And I was really annoyed. And I felt like mentally I needed that win tonight. Now, I would not recommend this to anyone else. And if one of my athletes did this, I would be mildly annoyed. I took it again. Even though that is silly because it's going to create more fatigue and it's just not necessary at this point. I did it again. And it moved so well. Like, so well. I didn't really pause it enough, but that was purely just nerves and panic. But it was so comfortable. Like, I could have benched another 5-10 kilos. Like, it was so comfortable. And mentally, like, I knew I needed that. Like, I'm back to my old strength of bench. If I can just keep replicating this form, I know I can do it. So that was a huge win. And then I did 2 doubles at 105 and then 3 doubles at 102.5, just because I didn't want to overcook it. And I was really happy. The only thing I was struggling with, to be honest, was my grip. And I didn't notice it on my singles. Or, to be fair, my first rep and my back offs. It was just the second rep every time. I felt like I was kind of rolling the bar in my hand a little bit, which wasn't ideal, so I need to sort that out. But I'm really happy with how bench went. And then deadlifts. So this is where I had to reflect a lot on last week with deadlifts. So last week I pulled 170, and I knew this week I was going to take a 10 kilo jump. Like, that was always the plan. Basically, I knew that I wasn't approaching deadlifts with enough intent. I think with squats, I'm very good at squatting when I'm just in like a happy, cheerful mood. Bench, I can do in any mood, but deadlifts, I do need to actually try. Like, obviously with squats, like, the amount of focus I put into the unrack and the walkout and feeling it on my back and feeling confident with it, I don't have a moment like that with deadlifts. Like, it's just brace and go. I don't give myself time to really think about, okay, this might be difficult, but you've got to put the work in. So basically tonight I just approached them with far more intent, and it paid off completely. My 180 was probably slightly quicker than my 170 last week, and I had no talc on my legs. My back was also stupidly pumped from loading the plates. I don't have a deadlift jack here. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, just like the confidence with, I mean, firstly my back's just generally fatigued anyway, but with the lower left side of my lower back, like top of my glute, like, that makes me nervous on deadlifts. I actually moved my belt down a little bit as well tonight. That felt a lot better, so I'm going to keep doing that. Yeah, I'm really happy. And then 3 doubles at 170, reset doubles. I mentioned last week why I'm doing reset doubles. It's just to keep practicing consistency from rep to rep, which definitely is working. I actually felt like my second rep on each set, even though it was maybe slightly slower, it actually felt a lot smoother. But no, I can feel the benefit already. And this is, to be fair, the last week I'm going to be doing that, because next week it's just going to be a top single and then taper until comp. So yeah, everything moves as it should. I'm very excited if I can just keep getting bench right. And I think for singles I will. It was just me being nervous tonight that kind of messed it up. Like, I felt a lot of pressure on that single to prove to myself that I could still move 110 quickly. And my butt stayed down on all of them, which is massive progress. So I'm very happy. I don't really have much to say. I feel like it was just it was a session I needed. My lifts are kind of where I expected them to be, and the amount of fatigue that I'm under, it makes me confident that even if I feel like this for some reason on comp day, like let's say the travel takes it out of me or something, I know I can still put up PB numbers at comp, or I should be able to. So I'm pretty happy. I've got no complaints. Still got 2 weeks to go, and I'm trying not to overcook it. Like, I'd rather go into comp with a little bit less exposure to top end. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm basically trying to be a bit more conservative going into comp. Like, I've still got quite big jumps planned for next week's sets, or like singles and back off sets and stuff, but it's not anything crazy. It's nothing out of reach. It's nothing I haven't done before. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I think the main thing I'm happy about is bench, to be honest. Like, if my bench is back to where it should be, and I can replicate that on comp day on the platform, there's no reason I shouldn't podium. Like, that will be my weapon. So I'm very happy. That's all I have to say. I'm going to end the video here. I apologise if it's been a bit boring. I need to unload the bar for deadlifts, and I really don't want to do that because there's 3 reds each side and no deadlift jack. But it's okay. I'll get that done. I'm probably going to use the cross trainer for a bit as well because we got a cross trainer. I think I've shown that on here. It's a bit messy in here, but where my jumper is hanging on it. We bought a cross trainer off my Facebook marketplace, nice and cheap. It's a really just cheap, I don't want to say rubbish one because it's what I wanted. Not got too much range of motion. It's just going to be nice and easy, hopefully. I'm going to use that maybe to help my back settle a little bit, and then I need to go in and eat. So yeah, it's been a good session, especially because I didn't start training until quite late as well. Like I say, I've been working so many hours recently, but I do feel like, other than just general communication and programming, all of like the other nitty gritty bits that I had to get done and like informative content, just things like that, I've now got done until I get back. I've got 2 more podcasts to film start of next week, but that's fine. I've booked them in at times where I have the time to do it. Yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling very good. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Please leave a like, comment, let me know if you're still here, and subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out my podcast, the Art of Lifting podcast. If you buy anything from MiraFit, please go through my support link. It is code Sian, but it's easier if you just go through the link that's in the description on my YouTube channel, or it is in the link tree in my bio on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, at Sian Arterton. I feel like I never say these things and then I forget. Yeah, let me know if you made it to the end though. Really appreciate it. Also got another little bit of news to announce next week, in the next video probably, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you in a few days for the next video.
Just tell me once I get the ID, taxi taxing I got on my way, my Sian.